welcome to Fulda, Germany's Esperanto Hala and Mixed Fight Gala, an evening of world-class mixed martial arts and K1 kickboxing action.
Hello everyone and welcome to Fulda, Germany, and welcome to the luxurious Esperanto Hotel.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the blue corner, Arman Hambaryan.
We're going to kick things off right now. My name is Don Royd, and we are live here on Fightbox HD for Mixed Fight Gala. Our first matchup getting ready to happen right now. It is a huge, huge matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Glad you could join us here today on Fightbox HD for Mixed Fight Gala, because we're going to go ahead and jump right into our second semifinal matchup. This one is for the K1 Rules tournament, the 4-man tournament at 72.5 kilograms, or about 160 pounds, depending on where you are watching in the world. And on his way to the ring right now, Arman Hambaryan, perhaps the favorite coming into this tournament with a record of 42-1 with 20 knockouts. This kid is a walking, living, breathing stick of dynamite.
His opponent in the red corner, Sebastian Mendez.
Sebastian Mendez, El Loco, they call him. He's had more fights in his career. He's 53-10 with 18 knockouts. You know, I got a chance to interview all 4 contestants in this 4-man tournament yesterday at the weigh-ins and the press conference. And of all 4 men, this man, Sebastian Mendez, was the most confident. He was very relaxed. He was very happy. He was kind of like a happy-go-lucky guy, laughing and joking and smiling about everything. And almost the exact opposite on the other side of the ring, in the blue corner, was Arman Hambaryan. They said that he's not nervous, he's not stressed, that's just the way he always is. And if that's the way this guy always is outside of the ring, I'm really gonna love to see once this guy gets in the ring, because once you make this guy angry, my God, what is he gonna be like? He walks around like he wants to kill somebody 24 hours a day.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for semifinal action in tonight's 4-man K1 72-kilogram tournament. The following bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing first the man standing to my left and fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in for the evening's contest at an even 71 kilograms. His professional record outstanding at 42 victories, opposite a single defeat, with 20 victories coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Armenia, Arman Hambaryan. His opponent stands across the ring to my right and fights out of the red corner. His official weight, 72.4 kilograms. His professional record extensive at 53 victories, opposite 10 defeats, with 18 wins via knockout. Fighting out of Germany, Sebastian El Loco Harms Mendez.
Okay, one fight, and you know the rules, okay? To be 180. No holding, no push. And fight fair. Yeah? Check in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for action here. This is the second, even though it's our first fight live here, this is the second of 2 semifinal matchups in the 4-man 72.5 kilogram tournament. The winner will face Nuri Katsar in the finals at the end of the evening in the main event. As you can see, Arman Hambaryan just a little bit taller in there. He's in the white trunks, originally from Armenia, now living in Belgium, as that kick was dangerously low, almost in the family jewels that time. Sebastian Mendez in the black. Ooh, just narrowly misses a high kick that time. Mendez is from Germany in the Mohawk. Backing him into a corner now. See what he can do here. And he fights his way out. Mendez caught him in the breadbasket with that push kick. Nice right hand that time by Hambaryan. Both guys fighting hard, but fighting a little bit cautiously. Nice knee that time by Sebastian Mendez. Caught him a little bit right of the breadbasket, almost in the kidney area. Sebastian Mendez, as I mentioned yesterday at the weigh-ins, was laughing and joking and very relaxed. He seems like he's completely focused and ready for a fight right now in Fulda, Germany at Mixed Fight Gala. Hambaryan goes downstairs with a left hand to the kidney. This is K1 kickboxing rules, so you're allowed one action, one shot with a hand behind the head, and that's it. Oh, beautiful shot, and another knee in the corner by Hambaryan, who's starting to tee off now. And I think he may have caught one in the lower abdominal region. Wasn't too low that time. Hambaryan, what an amazing record compiled by him so far. 42-1 with 20 knockouts, and he almost got another one there as he landed that jumping knee. I could almost hear his teeth chatter together right through the mouth guard. There's a little jab. That one caught him off guard. A lot of action here in this one, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, in the finals, Nuri Katsar already backstage, recuperating, and probably keeping a very close eye on this one. Sebastian Mendez trying to pick his spot there. Push kick keeps him at bay. The corner of Sebastian Mendez. Oh, he just pushed him. Not allowed to push under these rules. Referee warned about that before the match started. There's that jumping knee again. And that'll do it for round number one. Well, a lot of great action there. A lot of very cautious, however, yet very, very strong and powerful action there between these two gentlemen. Take a look at some of this action here on the replay over there in the corner. I think that Arman Hambaryan did a good job of controlling the ring and keeping Sebastian Mendez on the run, backing him up against the rope. A lot of good ring generalship out of Hambaryan. Sebastian Mendez also had his moments in that first round, but I'm kind of leaning towards Hambaryan as far as round number one is concerned. There's a great camera shot of the Esperanto Hall here in Fulda, Germany at Mixed Fight Gala. Incredible atmosphere here. And we are back underway here. Round number two out of this scheduled three-rounder. The second of two semifinal matches in the 72.5 kilogram tournament. Mendez a little bit out of range here. He's going to have difficulty getting in on Hambaryan because not only is he taller, but he's extremely lanky. Look how long his legs are. He's got very, very long arms and legs. And on top of that, he's got a reach advantage and a height advantage. So everything is pointing to him as far as physically, but now he's starting to pick up the pace a little bit. Both these guys starting to slug it out a little more. Starting to see a little bit of power now out of Hambaryan. He's through playing games, and he looks like he's trying to finish this thing. Sebastian Mendez firing back now. Low kick connects on the knee. Arman Hambaryan he's won his last three fights. Two of them were under kickboxing rules, and one of them was a Muay Thai bout. In fact, he beat Johan Bausejour, an incredible kickboxer, Muay Thai fighter from France. And he told me that just a few weeks ago, he actually fought in another tournament in France, and he won both of his matches by knockout. So obviously no stranger to these kinds of tournaments, nor is Sebastian Mendez, who told me that he has fought in 2 tournaments in his career and was successful in both of them. So both of these guys know what it's like to be in these tournaments. They're very well prepared for these tournaments. They know what to expect. And 2 really, really good fighters who are going at it tooth and nail here in round number 2. Just about a minute left on the clock here. Big right hand from Hambaryan, who was looking for that clinch but stopped himself. That's what happens when you get Muay Thai fighters under these rules. They automatically look to go under the Muay Thai rules, and as you can see, they stopped each other again. Mendez looking for the knees on the inside. Just about 30 seconds left here. Jumping knee attempted by Mendez, but doesn't pay off. I tell you what, we've seen Hambaryan really fire up at the beginning of this round. It seems like at times he's conserving his energy, he's playing it safe, and then at other times he just lets it all out. Just like a ticking time bomb is this kid. And that'll do it for round number 2. Well, that was an interesting round. I think that was a very close round. It was a round that could have gone either way. I think both these guys at times are just extremely active, and at other times, like I said, seem to be conserving their energy. So I think they're going to let it all out right now in round number 3, this upcoming round. But right now, it's either man's fight. I mean, I think it could go either way. I don't know how you're going to score those first 2 rounds. Very, 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 very close rounds by both guys. In my opinion, Hambaryan, this man right here in the blue corner, could just be squeaking it out just barely. That's just my opinion, which actually doesn't really count for anything because I don't have a scorecard in front of me. But I like to give it anyway. Third and final round underway here. Arman Hambaryan, originally from Armenia, now fighting out of Belgium in the silver trunks, and Sebastian Mendez of Germany in the black and gold. Very, very close fight. This is our second semifinal matchup. The winner will go on to face Nuri Katsar in the finals in the main event later on tonight. After this matchup, there's going to be 5 bouts. And then they're going to have the main event after that. So these guys got 5 bouts to recover. Nuri Katsar actually has 6 bouts because he's recovering right now. So he's got a little bit more time as Sebastian Mendez lands a flurry on Hambaryan. A little uppercut there by Mendez. Again, you can see him smiling and smirking in the ring at his opponent. He's still got that carefree attitude inside the ring. He's very active. He's fighting with his heart, but he's just a happy guy, even when he's getting the tar kicked out of him in the ring. Hambaryan seems a little bit out of it here. He needs to get busy. There's only a minute and a half left in the fight. If he's going to uncork with something, he's got to do it now. There's a nice little, almost like a little Superman punch there from Mendez. Hambaryan with the spinning back fist, missed by about an inch. Was that a low blow or did he slip? Got a low blow. Good grief. What are they doing over there in the corner? Trying to get some air, trying to get some oxygen in there. Over in the corner now, Hambaryan. Very lackadaisical here in this fight. I was expecting big things out of this kid. With a record like he has, 42-1 with 20 KOs, I was expecting a ball of dynamite. We got it, but just for about 10 or 20 seconds in the early in the second round. And since then, he really has been fighting kind of lackadaisically in there. Not much time left on the clock here. See who wants it more. You can only conserve so much energy here. Both guys are playing, in my estimation, playing it a little bit too close to the vest here. Yeah, the goal is to conserve energy because you're going to have to fight again in the finals. But then again, if you don't give it everything you've got here in this first fight, you're not going to win. And it's just that close. I think something's got to give. A little bit too safe for my taste. And the fight's over. Hambaryan, quick to raise his hands. Sebastian Mendez had a little bit of a look of frustration on his face. See if that's the case or not. I tell you what, that third round was not very action-packed, ladies and gentlemen. I think both these guys playing it a little bit too safe. Would have liked to see a little bit more action out of both these guys, but, you know, then again, that's not me in there getting punched in the face, is it? Tallying up the scores here, and we'll get the final announcement in just a minute. As I've already mentioned a couple of times, this is the second semifinal matchup, so the winner will go on in the finals later in the evening to face Nuri Katsar, who won by split decision over Gurdeep Singh of India just before we went on the air. And now we'll go ahead and send it up to ringside and ring announcer Mike Markham to make it official and find out who will be moving on to the finals.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards. Your winner by split decision, advancing to the final of tonight's four-man 72-kilogram K1 tournament, Arman Hambaryan.
Well, it's another close one. Another nail-biter, that's two semifinal matches and two split decisions. And like I said, Arman Hambaryan, I kind of had the first two rounds for him, but very, very close matchup.